Hello and welcome to this week's Friday function with me, Oliver Franks, solution consultant at Anthesis. I'm going to recover a topic which we have already talked about in an earlier version, but there are some nice, neat new features around theming of the application so that your users will feel that it's their application and this will increase user adoption. So what we've got on screen now is IFS as it is out of the box. You can see I've added a couple of lobby elements as we saw in the last Friday function as well. But it still doesn't really feel like our version of IFS. So the lobbies are still in purple. If we look at a page in IFS, this is all still in the same kind of font and the same setup. So what we're going to do is change some of these and tweak some of these around so that it feels a bit more like our system. So we're going to go into the appearance configuration tool. Obviously, some of you will have seen this. Hopefully, most people in the IFS cloud have played with this already. And you can use this appearance configuration tool to change what the apps look like mobile work order, and you can use it to change what the application looks like when it's accessed via a web browser. And that includes the favicon image at the top of your web browser. So just here in the top left-hand side, we're going to see that change too. So let's add some of these in. I've already created a nice filter on here for my browser options because all of those start with W100. So I'm going to pick my app bar logo first, which is this one. App bar logo, hit save. That will then request me to pick one of these. This is the correct one. We're also going to change the favicon image, which is a little bit further down. There we go. We'll have our little blue block there. And we're also going to change the lobby accent color. And in this instance, I'm just using a Chrome add-in with my web page to add the right colors to this. So we'll use our color picker and we'll select the three colors that we might want there. I'm going to go for this royal blue. So just paste that in. Yeah. And we also want to change, let's say, the breadcrumb background. So we'll go breadcrumb background color. And for that one, I'm going to have my Anthesis teal. I'm going to hit save there. What I can also do here is, and this is the other piece that really makes it stand out to your users, if you have a set of fonts that the business uses, then we can change what the standard fonts in IFS are as well. So in my fonts, I've uploaded our choice of fonts here. So we're going to go with Rubik, and we'll go with page title font as our Gibson. There we go. So I've set up all my kind of properties on there, so I know roughly what it's going to look like. You probably notice there's quite a few other options in there, things like what I want the welcome logo to be, what I want the welcome background color to be. Do I have a different statement as I log into IFS? Do I want slightly different colors elsewhere? I won't play around too much to begin with on this, but what we do want to do is get to a point where we know roughly what we're trying to achieve. So let's have a look at what that actually looks like. And the way that we can do that is we can either log out of IFS and log back in again and log out and log back in again every time, or actually IFS have introduced this neat new preview option where I can just select this and it will update the screen based on what I've picked. Okay, so here we are. I can see I've got my logo in the top left, which now says Anthesis. I've got my sort of teal colored breadcrumbs on there, but also you might notice that the font has changed here and elsewhere in the application as well. And if I just open that up, you can see that I've now got my little A as my favicon image. So if we just go back to that purchase order, you can really see the difference with the font. And really, this is all about making it so that it's more accessible to your users. Let's go back home again, and you can see that the color of my lobby elements has also changed. So this will impact every lobby element that is set to the default accent color within the application. So yeah, just a few steps forward with how to change your IFS instance so that it just looks a little bit more you to your users. See you next week.